A very warm welcome to this week's edition of your cultural diary, Colours of India. I'm Teena Jha with all the latest on the cultural front. So as always, let's begin with the highlights first. First up this week, the Festival of Music and Dance with a message of cleanliness. Next, the Gurbani Sangeet Samagam. And finally, a food-filled carnival, the Grub Fest. India's mythological history offers numerous examples where disciples offer all they have to their guru as a token of gratitude. To remain ever grateful and respectful to the memory of Jeevan Pani, every year the Jeevan Pani Memorial Festival is organized to create a sacred platform for all art forms. Take a look.
पद्म विभूषण से अलंकृत डॉक्टर सोनल मान सिंह निवेदन है कि आप कृपया मंच पर पधारें।
Renowned Odissi dancer Padma Vibhushan Dr. Sonal Mansingh and Centre for Indian Classical Dances organized the 12th Jeevan Pani Memorial Festival titled Abhilasha Aspiration. The event this year was dedicated to Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Sonal Mansingh has been nominated as a Navratna in this mission by Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself.
Remembering the Guru by a Guru, Sonalji, a big tribute to that, our traditions, what we are known for. We have these traditions of Guru Shishya Parampara, and I think today is the occasion where we are celebrating this Guru Shishya Parampara. Let me compliment and congratulate Sonalji for remembering the Guru and making it a happening place and an event year after year and maintaining it for almost 12 years, I think. So, I think that is again a remembrance of this Indian culture.
The evening started with a Manipuri dance piece by Sanjib Bhattacharjee. Sanjib dedicated the performance to Lord Krishna. Manipuri classical dance is claimed to be the most modest, softest and mildest of forms and also the most meaningful. In contrast to other Indian dance forms, dancers do not wear the ankle belts. Movements of the body, feet and the facial expressions in Manipuri dance aim at devotion and grace.
Classical dance is a very, very old tradition of India, millennia old, how many thousands of years. And it has been described as the shortest way to realization, to liberation, to moksha. And therefore, the symbol of Shiva is Nataraj. Dance is a yoga, dynamic yoga. So it combines, as they say today, body, soul. It has all the emotions, it has all the hand gestures. It's a complete art. Then there is poetry, there is music, there is textile, weaving, architecture. So, and great literary traditions. So it is up to the artist to how to use it. And it can give so many messages in a very beautiful way. Sri Krishnaya
Namah. Up next was the Sattriya dance of Assam by Dipjyoti Das. Sattriya dance is among the 8 principal classical Indian dance traditions. Dipjyoti presented Krishna Vandana, an invocation to Lord Krishna. The core of Sattriya has usually been mythological stories. Traditionally, it was performed only by male monks in monasteries as a part of their daily rituals. But today, it is staged by both men and women.
The classical form, whether Indian or Western, any classical form is the purest form of expression. And it is the most evolved form of expression. So it is part of our roots as well, a very rich cultural heritage. So the more exposure we have, the better. If the exposure is reduced, then it forces generations or it reduces generations to be lost from who they really are.
And finally, most popular of all classical forms, the Kathak by Charles Quincy. Quincy, who hails from the famous Lucknow Gharana of Kathak, opened with an enthralling performance of the Thumri. The name Kathak is derived from the Sanskrit word Katha, meaning story. And the graceful movements put forward a grand recital of just that.
This show indeed was a perfect example of showing love and respect for a teacher and also encouraging the varied classical art forms. On that note, we'll slip into a very short break. There's much more lined up for you on the other side. Do stay with us. On the other side of the break, we explore the vivid colors of Phulkari. Welcome back after the break. Preachers, saints, gurus, bhakts and Sufis down the ages have preached a message of love, brotherhood and enlightenment in India. Their efforts over the years have left a rich spiritual legacy, something that the people of Delhi had an occasion to witness recently.
The annual festival of Gurbani Sangeet at the Talkatora Gardens, singers from Delhi and Punjab recited passages from the Guru Granth Sahib. Presented by the Department of Art, Culture and Languages and Punjabi Academy of Delhi, the Gurbani Sangeet Samagam is a special program of Kirtans and Gurbani.
This festival was started 11 years ago by Punjabi Academy of Delhi government. We felt that the original style of singing the Shabad Kirtan was being changed, and the mandate of the Punjabi Academy is to, we have a responsibility in fact of trying to keep the traditions of Shabad Kirtan, Gurbani Kirtan, classical music, folk music, literary works, everything. We have a responsibility to keep the tradition going.
Madhup Madgil presented the Shabad Kirtan, a musical tradition established by venerated Sikh Gurus. The 500-year-old practice is an intimate part of the Sikh way of life, which they venerate wherever they are in the world.
वाणी गाने में बहुत ही आनंद होता है, बहुत रोमांच होता है। मैं वो आनंद के वर्णन मैं कर नहीं सकता हूँ। इतने मीठे शब्द हैं गुरु जी के वो गाने में, बहुत सुख होता है, बहुत आनंद आता है। देखिए सारे रागबद्ध हैं, उनमें राग लिखे हैं, तो इसी से पता लगता है कि कितना ज्ञान होगा उनको रागों का भी। वो ज़रूर है कि राग उस समय फ़र्क था, तो राग अभी थोड़े बदल गए हैं, पर फिर भी इतने तो बहुत ही सुंदर रचना है।
The Guru Granth Sahib contains Bani of 15 sons and 11 bhagats. It's rendered according to prescribed rags, displayed on stage by Dr. Jasbir Kaur from Patiala. The entire Bani of Guru Granth Sahib is codified in 31 rags to evoke a profound spiritual experience.
Gurbani is a unique blend of sacred verse and music. This festival is a celebration of practicing, of reciting the words of the revered six gurus. The Gurbani Sangeet Samagam is in its 11th edition and shows how Kirtan has been assigned a prominent status in the Guru Granth Sahib. With camera person Amit, Raveen Kaur for Rajya Sabha Television.
Over the last 11 years, the annual festival of Gurbani Sangeet has become a much awaited fixture in Delhi's cultural life. People look forward to the 3 days of rendition of Guru Granth Sahib, rendered in its traditional established rags. Now in our next segment, we celebrate the spirit of Punjab. We take you to the Mela Phulkari, a robust and popular convention followed in the state.
The Phulkari tradition of Punjab in full display at the Indian Habitat Centre in Delhi. The theme for the popular embroidery exhibition this year is Convergence. To depict the 5 rivers converging and flowing through Punjab.
Mela Phulkari is a celebration of Punjab and the various arts, craft, heritage, tradition, culture of Punjab. We have used the convergence of the 5 rivers as a theme. So like the 5 rivers bring fertility, flow, water, life, so do the all 5 facets of Punjab in its history, in its tradition, in its culture, in its heritage, in its craft. Bring all the, nice, vibrant things that you see around you.
The exhibition highlights problems faced by Punjab. 5 taps in lock and chain show the plight of the state in general. A pillar with kites talk about the life of a common man. The Mela has around 13 such sections, all talking of social and historical aspects of Punjabi culture.
The entire exhibition, I think, is unique in itself, and it has given me an amazing, experience of all the colors and culture and heritage, what all is there from Punjab and what all exists basically. So it has been a nice tour of, like a mini tour of Punjab.
Apart from the art installations, Mela Phulkari has dupattas, kurtas, hand fans, juttis and colourful silk floss.
We discovered the subject we have, which is Phulkari. We should celebrate being part of Phulkari, and usko humne thoda we added the word which has a lot of ceremonial value. Mela has a lot of ceremonial value. So we were very adamant, no, we want that word, Mela, to be part of Phulkari. So we're very happy we opted for Mela word.
In older times, Punjabi women used to weave fulkaris for special occasions. It was a way of socializing for them, which is what the exhibition does by bringing people together and teaching them about the culture and tradition of the state. This year, it was the second edition of the Mela Phulkari exhibition. It's held every year in the month of April, coinciding with the Baisakhi festival, which is yet another important and busy festival of Punjab. With that, we head into another quick break. There's the much-awaited food trail on the other side. Don't go anywhere. When we return, an Epicurean experience with the best of India's food flavors. Welcome back. You're watching Colors of India. Now, a 6-day extravaganza in the capital this week brought together the city's best restaurants and cafes on a single platform, all cooking up culinary delights for food lovers. And the show was aptly called the Grub Fest. Let's take you there. A unique gastronomic experience for the capital's foodies. The first edition of the Grub Fest at the iconic Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. The Grub Fest is an expressive name for India's food carnival. Life-sized pop-up restaurants to homemade carts, food trucks to kebab grills, candy stores to organic bazaars. This food fest brought foodies from across the city and beyond to one single destination.
This festival is really good. It's more in line with the European market concept, so which is really nice. People sitting around in the park, having a beer or a drink, sitting with the family. It's really a good atmosphere out here with the good music. Really nice.
Here's the coastal kitchen offering the traditional South Indian dish appam. The appam is a pancake-like preparation made from fermented rice batter and coconut milk. It's eaten most frequently for breakfast or dinner. It's served hot with vegetable stew and tomato or coriander chutney, and as you can see, it's quite a draw.
It's a really nice place. You get everything. Like you don't have to go to particular restaurants. You can just walk in anywhere and you can buy anything you want. You have a food festival, so it's very convenient for you to see many types of food. And over here, I came to know this from my friends and from my family members. The food was really yummy.
Moving now to street food. Delights from the mouth-watering mutton seekh kebabs to the paneer tikka for vegetarian customers. Find in the stalls here a mixture of minced mutton, mutton fat, onion, green chilies and fresh coriander, molded onto the skewers and cooked over the tandoor, all to create that heavenly ethereal taste.
First we take the mutton chunk, the whole mutton chunk, and then we will cut it into pieces and mix it. We will do first preparation, first marination, in which we put salt, ginger garlic paste, and then we add some fat, mutton fat, add some cheese also, so that the tenderness and the softness will remain same. After that, when we do the first marination, it will take 5 to 6 hours. After that, we just mince it with the mutton mincer, but for two times we 2 or 3 times, so that the mixture can be fine. Once we done with that, after that we take a square and put it on the square with the some water, so that it can be stick in the square, and then put it in the oven, roast it well. After roast that, then we will take it from the square, put it in it's called a ronake seekh, so we just make it the creamy base for that. Like we put some cream, put some cheese, put some red chili, salt, so that it can become more juicy, and serve it hot with the coriander tips. with some chaat masala and serve with the mint chutney and lachanian.
Our next stop, the world's favorite street food, hot dogs. Cooked sausage, traditionally grilled or steamed, and served in a sliced bun as a sandwich, was the most occupied space by the food buffs. Another popular snack was this mutton shami wrap. On the vegetarian side, the fest offered appetizing biryani, wet chickpea pockets, and a healthy salad made of herbs, fig, corns, snow peas, apples, and fresh lettuce leaves.
I think it works really well because now you have more and more participants. So sure, it's a good venture for people to come out and, go all out and let people know what they're providing out there.
From known and popular delights to little known delicacies, here's the tofu or bean curd that came to Japan from Korea. Tofu is made by clotting soy milk and then pressing the resulting curd into soft white blocks. The ingredients: chili sauce, soya sauce, herbs, black pepper, salt, chaat masala for some tangy taste, and some garlic butter for flavor.
It's actually pretty cool because there are a lot of cuisines here. They're very different things. So it's a good experience. Never seen something like that before.
And alongside the many desert delights, we can't forget these chocolatey feast waffles. A newcomer in the category, these waffles are already a hit in the capital. Deep frost at room temperature, grill or toast, and serve with a topping of your choice.
It's a concept that's quite popular in the States, and so we've decided to bring it down over here. There are any other things in the same category. I think it's an entirely new concept that we're launching over here. You do have things like pancakes and maybe brownies, etc., different desserts. But this is a breakfast, a dessert. You can even have it as a snack. It's a base product, so you can have it both sweet and savory. So you can have it with ice cream and chocolate sauce, but you can also have it with cheese and chives. You can do a lot of things with the product.
These lovely looking cupcakes, cake push-ups and cake pop-ups added to the mouth-watering magic of the atmosphere. Well, transforming the lawns of the stadium into a melting pot of Epicurean delight and giving the visitors an experience to savor, the Grub Fest was the perfect destination to eat, drink and make merry. We hope you enjoyed glimpses from the festival. And with that, it's time for me to wrap up this episode of Colors of India. We'll see you same time next week with more exciting stories. Until then, take very good care. Goodbye from the entire team.